Big one?
I'm excited.
This is gonna make a mess.
Well, one, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, the Orby itself is starting to pull in this bucket. Subscribe to the channel, hit that, join the club, never miss out. Initially, it hissed a bit, but oil at all, it can cause the oil to get launched through the air while still at boiling hot. I think our Orby ruptured.
Yeah. Please.
Fire comes up out.
Wait. No way.
That one actually like popped like popcorn.
These rocks here, those are just stability because this can by itself, I don't trust to hold a whole lot as Orbeez go. It didn't do too much else.
Yeah. I'm wondering as it starts.
Now,
to be safe, we're gonna start out with just 1 or 2 into the hot oil, see what happens, and
yes. And so to make sure
what happens, I doubt it's gonna be very exciting, but
water too.
Here's the basic idea. We are going to take some Orbeez and hot oil.
So at this point, the oil in the pot.
Amazing.
Hot fry oil. We can try frying some.
That is cool.
Bubble, 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 bubble.
Oh, that feels so weird.
It's like
close to that, because if it does happen to explode and, you know, oil. Oh my gosh. Orby first and see what happens. Not that one.
Nicely in place. We want that rip-roaring hot.
I fear for our cameraman. He is getting nice. So it was.
Fryer has a limit to how hot it can.
Oh, there we go.
I missed again.
I think we've bill flies everywhere. That's gonna hurt.
Out. The other box is going to show you what YouTube thinks you should be watching next. This bomb in the middle.
Guys, oil and water don't mix. You know that. But when you heat, so we have a slight problem. There's actually a side.
I think it will. Ready?
Careful.
It rolled into the
over
corner.
to the side.
Cause them to pop, like I thought.
No.
Split.
There we go.
Fire out. I'm just interested, like it.
It is really mad about that.
Talk to you then.
Deep fried, non-expanded Orby. Yes! Fryer, just to see what happens. After that, we're gonna overheat that oil, drop them in again.
Temperatures or even on fire. Well, Orbeez into boil.
Oil has started to light on fire and it is gorgeous.
Really dancing around a lot now.
So our oil.
And a few of the big ones.
Let's see. It moved. Okay, so
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Sounds like popcorn.
That we fried. Pretty fun. And one big Orby was pretty fun. Propane stove. Get put into a deep fryer. Not
Very brave.
Oh, for a second I thought oil had splashed and it was starting to catch.
To our foundry regardless.
Yeah, it's
Smaller
true.
ones may be at the
That's
bottom.
true.
Let's find out.
And the bigger ones.
Water, still oil. Orbeez. It's fun!
Guys, you know we've always got more for you. To see that box at the top will take you to our last video. You should go check that.
Both missed. Again.
We have more Orbeez.
More Orbeez. Farther.
It doesn't have a lot of oxygen in there, which it does still need to burn properly, but you can see.
I'm curious. Oh.
Draws more.
Okay, put them back in. I want to see them.
Do it.
Ready?
Is, I believe, far higher.
New explosions.
We still have some results this time.
At least the large. Okay, I'm gonna try hand.
We've got a burner. Hopefully that gets hot enough. We're gonna let them absorb a whole lot of water, and once they're expanded, we're gonna try putting them into some hot.
Okay, so I think we're gonna get that. So we're going to switch.
Oxygen down inside that haven't absorbed. Okay, that is well and truly on fire now. Far above that of water. Water will boil away, and oil at...
What's this one gonna do?
That's a lot more water.
Oh, that shouldn't be so much.
I think it's time to upgrade to a fry basket. We might use the foundry.
Woo!
Yikes.
I'm just gonna throw, yeah. Oh, there you go. Moving away, that's why we're here at the dome.
Now we're
But they are
boiling hot oil.
and also still Orbeez, still full of oil
That's
down
true.
significantly.
I think we fried our Orbeez pretty good.
Sparks. Well, okay.
That just
Oh, that's so cool. Wait.
water into it, the water will vaporize, causing it to expand very, very quickly. And if it's underneath the oil,
Little bit safer in regards to explosions. This is a very fireproof dome.
like it hasn't really...
Now the oil itself is kind of cooled down, so they've calmed down. But I was initially mad because when we lowered it in, the Orbeez themselves had water on the out.
What is dripping?
Oh, whoa! What is
I wonder
happening?
if there's a whole... One single Orbeez.
Some of it left.
Oh no!
A lot of it left, in fact.
Water.
Oil heats up to a temperature. That was about half a cup of oil that just left the machine. I fear it doesn't seem to be like frying and popping them.
The biggest handful of tiny Orbeez.
Here's the first big Orbeez.
Plastic, sort of.
When we just did one, it fell apart.
One in the middle hasn't gone yet. I want to know what.
Have a lot of water in them. They absorb many times. So much that it wasn't even in the basket anymore, but it looks like
Handed Orbeez. We're gonna put them into a metal cup. Sure, one more. Come on. Cup. Put them into the oil. See what.
Oh.
There we
I
go.
think it's-
Up the oil. You can actually get a pretty explosive reaction when you add water. We've realized it's like plastic. Well, a form of
we're gonna take the Orbeez, both the tiny ones, hold everything up, but the rocks are holding it pretty. We're gonna take it up to a different level. We're gonna try it on a pro. In today's video, we're gonna see what happens if these water absorbing beads.
Usually you're supposed to hit it.
I don't think the big ones have even popped yet.
They have.
Oh, and now we see oil. I'm just gonna see what happens.
This is very hot oil.
But we still don't want to be close.
We really get enough heat. Breaks apart very, very easily.
That's amazing.
Might take some more time, but
What happens when it does? Okay, not that bad. You can kind of see that big pink one.
this should get our oil pretty nice and hot. And then we've just got the, if not much higher temperatures, will still be there frying and bubbling and boiling. When you add oil starting to spurt out.
There we go. That's just one. So the last one, the oil heats back up. Okay. It's gonna take a little bit longer. Oh, there you go.
Still a lot of boiling and bubbling going on.
Okay, I'm not gonna get too close, but I wanna.
Full of Orbeez. We've got a lot of little ones.
As we scale it up, we are going to be, did rupture, but it was a lot tinier. So,
Guys, just remember, we do have fire.
bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
There's still little Orbeez was pretty for our camera. That it's starting to pick up more as their own weight in water, and so we wanted to see what happens if you put Orbeez on a video. Don't forget to ring that bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yes!
Oh. Oil blend, which has a pretty high smoke temperature.
We're gonna start with one tiny order ones. I don't think they're gonna do anything else, so I think it's time to scale it up.
The extinguisher is on hand.
Lots of them. And
Higher temperature than you would.
hole in the bucket that we're using, and that's super dangerous with our propane tank directly underneath it, and see if there's anything different. For our first test, we are going to take some of our non-expand. Well, we put a lot in there. We cooled that oil. Ah, less of a splash.
It still splashed.
Are you gonna pop like popcorn?
Ever fry any actual food. There's a lot of smoke coming off of it, and it's a vegetable oil.
Drop them into a deep.
Heat up now. Good.
When they are hitting it, just at the very top, we are getting these beautiful.
Flop, 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 flop. Peep, peep. Oh.